My mission with my business is to end racism. Now, nothing that I am going to do in my business is going to look as if that is my mission. So let me explain. I want to turn the American dream into the American reality. We tell everyone that they can have the dream. I don't want them to have a dream. I want them to have the reality. And for most white people, they feel like that dream is within their reach. For a lot of black and brown people, that is not true. And that is not true because of racism. Why do we have racism? Because people, a lot of reasons, I suppose, but one of the reasons is that people in general can't see beyond their own nose. If it doesn't affect them, then they don't think about it. They literally can't see it. And why is that true? Because most people have had a lot of trauma growing up. I'm not saying these are the only reasons, but one of the reasons is people don't have the wherewithal to think about anyone or anything other than their own survival. They are carrying around a lifetime of hurt. They are carrying around generations of trauma. They are carrying the weight of the world in their bodies. And that makes it really hard to fly. So if you don't have the energy to think about your own dreams, how are you ever going to build something that is going to benefit someone else? So my goal is to bring the tools of EFT and heart math and tons of other things that I have learned along the way about building happiness. You build happiness by first teaching people that that is a real goal. It's a real thing, and it's okay. It's okay. It's not only okay to be happy, it's why we're here. It is the mission to be happy. Because when we're happy, we treat other people well. We dream for other people as big as we dream for ourselves. We work as hard for other people as we work for ourselves. We take as much joy in other people's joy as we do in our own. And to get to that place of living, you don't need a Harvard degree. You don't need to go to an Ivy League school. You don't even need a college education. You can live that life while you are driving truck, driving cab, driving Uber, teaching school, running a household. It's not an elitist goal. But it's hard to get happy when you are dragging around the weight of every unprocessed, undealt with physical assault, trauma, little t traumas, big T traumas. And when your mind is always dwelling on fear, if that black person gets a job, then I won't have one. That's a real thought pattern that a lot of people have. So I think the great benefit, one benefit of the Trump presidency is that it has brought all of the white supremacists out into the open. And this is good. In Chinese medicine, there's a concept of bringing buried stagnation to the surface of the body where it can be dispersed more easily. Some segments of our psyche as a culture, about half of it, let's say, is mired in racism, either in the inertia of how things have always been, or the active propagation of hate, mostly based on the color of skin and ethnicity. And that is not only, it's very American, but it's unhuman to hate that much. And that much hate is born of deep, deep fear. So let's look at white supremacy as a problem of fear. And let's work with, and so my goal is to reach as many hearts as possible and activate love and happiness to combat fear and racism and it's something child, it's effluent, which is racism.